Okay, Cyprus has come out with an innovative tax incentive program, and I'm going to talk to you about how companies can benefit from the 2.5% tax rate under the Cyprus IP box regime. Um, this is a program that's, it's one of the lowest taxes in Europe. And as you know, Cyprus is part of the EU, and you can get a lot of visa-free countries that you can travel to with a Cyprus passport. So you can actually go in and work in Cyprus for a while and then get the passport in about 5 or 6 years. Now, I'm going to go over it, and also remember too that Cyprus has got a non-dom program that lasts about 17 years. And once you get the passport here in this country, you can freely travel to the other EU countries. You can literally just go right to Ireland if you want to. Ireland's got a non-dom program that never ends. But let me explain to you how this works. And again, not even using this program, this 2.5% is even on local income. This is incredibly nice. But the Republic of Cyprus is known for its strategic geographical location and robust business environment, and has established itself as a premier destination for international businesses. With its favorable tax regimes, particularly the intellectual property, the IP box regime, Cyprus offers one of the most competitive tax rates in the European Union. Now, companies that can qualify can benefit from an effective tax rate of just 2.5% on income derived from IP assets. Now, I'm going to go over the overview of Cyprus as a business hub and give you some advantages of why you'd want to do this. Now, Cyprus has long been recognized for its advantageous business climate. The country provides a gateway to the European Union and access to markets in the Middle East, Africa, and Asia. Now, key benefits in this would include strategic location, its position at the crossroads of three continents. Cyprus offers easy access to emerging markets. Another benefit is its EU membership. Now, as a member of the European Union, Cyprus provides a stable regulatory environment, access to a market of over 500 million consumers. This is a bigger market than what you have in the U.S. Remember, when you're an EU member, it's free travel, and you can go in these other countries, part of the EU, and get business. I mean, literally, you can drive in there and have a business there. So this really opens up a huge market for you, and it can keep your taxes down really, really low. This is one way you can really get it down. I'm really surprised the EU is allowing this, to be honest with you, but it does help the country grow a lot. The other big incentive is a robust legal system. Now, the legal framework in Cyprus is based on English common law, which is well regarded as its transparency and reliability. Another advantage is its highly educated workforce. Now, Cyprus boasts a skilled and multilingual labor force with a high percentage of professionals holding tertiary education qualifications. Another benefit is advanced infrastructure. Now, the island features modern telecommunications, advanced infrastructure, and a reliable banking system. Now, let's look at the Cyprus IP box regime as an overview. Now, the Cyprus IP box regime is one of the most attractive tax incentives for companies engaged in the development, exploitation, and management of intellectual property. The regime is in line with international standards and complies with the OECD's, BEP's, and Action 5, ensuring it's both competitive and compliant. Also, folks, if you want to legally get around high income taxes or how to get a second passport as quick as 4 to 8 months, do 3 things. Hit the subscribe button on the right of your screen right here, and you get new videos automatically as they come out. And I would like to hear from you. If you got a question or comment, put it below. And go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com, and just ask for some help. Let's look at the key benefits of the Cyprus IP box regime. One of the big things is the low effective tax rate. The IP box regime allows for an effective tax rate of 2.5% of qualifying IP income. This is one of the lowest rates in the EU, provides a significant incentive for companies to base their IP activities in Cyprus. Now, let's look at the qualifying IP assets. Now, the regime applies to a wide range of IP assets, including patents, software copyrights, utility models, and other IP rights. Qualifying assets must be the result of research and development, which are R&D activities. Now let's look at the nexus approach. Now the Cyprus IP box regime follows the nexus approach, meaning that the tax benefits are proportionate to the research and development activities conducted by the company within Cyprus. This ensures that the tax benefits are aligned with substantial economic activities. Now let's look at the 80% exemption on qualifying profit. Now companies can benefit from an 80% exemption on qualifying profits derived from IP assets. This includes income from the use or sale of the IP, as well as compensation for damages in relation to the IP. Now, capital gains exemption, let's look at that. The gains from the disposal of IP assets are fully exempt from taxation provided the assets qualify under the IP box regime. Now let's look at the flexible tax rules. The regime allows for the carry forward of qualifying losses, ensuring that companies can offset these against future profits. Now let's look at benefits for businesses. The Cyprus IP box regime provides multiple benefits for businesses, including significant tax advantages and savings, enhanced competitiveness, and the ability to attract and retain high-value IP activities. All right, here's some of the big key advantages to this. Number one is tax efficiency with an effective tax rate of 2.5%. Businesses can significantly reduce their tax burden on IP-related income. This allows for greater reinvestment of R&D and innovation. The second advantage is global competitiveness. The low tax rate makes Cyprus an attractive location for multinational companies looking to optimize their IP portfolios. This enhances the global competitiveness of companies operating from Cyprus. Another big benefit is attraction of high-value activities. The favorable tax regime attracts high-value IP activities to Cyprus, including research and development, innovation, and also technological development. This contributes to the growth of and knowledge of the base economy in Cyprus. Now let's look at legal certainty. Now the alignment of the Cyprus IP box regime with OECD standards provides legal certainty for businesses. This ensures that companies can confidentially plan their tax strategies within the risk of non-compliance. Let's look at the investment of innovation. The tax savings realized through the IP box regime can be reinvested into further innovation and development, driving continuous improvement and competitive advantage. Now let's look at case study success stories. Now, several high-profile companies have already leveraged the benefits of the Cyprus IP box regime to optimize their IP management and reduce their tax liabilities. These success stories highlight the tangible benefits that the regime can offer. One company is Tech Innovators Ltd. This is a leading software development company. Tech Innovators Ltd. relocated its IP activities to Cyprus to take advantage of the IP box regime. By doing so, the company reduces the effective tax rate on IP income to only 2.5%, resulting in substantial tax savings. These savings were reinvested into new R&D projects, driving further innovation and growth. BioHealth Corporation is another company. This is a pharmaceutical company specializing in cutting-edge biotech solutions, established an R&D center in Cyprus. Now, the IP box regime enabled the company to significantly reduce its tax liabilities and income from patents and other IP assets. The tax efficiency gain allowed BioHealth Corporation to enhance its research capabilities and accelerate the development of new products. Now let's look at compliance and administration. Now the administration of the Cyprus IP box regime is straightforward, ensuring that companies can easily comply with their requirements and benefit from the tax incentives. Now key administrative aspects include application process. Now companies must apply to the Cyprus Tax Department to benefit from the IP box regime. The application process involves providing detailed information about the qualifying IP assets and the R&D activities conducted. Documentation requirements. Let's look at this. Now, to substantiate their claims, companies must maintain comprehensive documentation of their IP assets, R&D activities, and the income derived from these assets. This ensures transparency and compliance with the Nexus approach. Another point is periodic reviews. Now, the Cyprus Tax Department may conduct periodic reviews to ensure that companies continue to meet the requirements of the IP box regime. This includes verifying that the economic substance of the R&D activities conduct in Cyprus. Now, let's look at the expert support. Now, companies can seek support from tax advisors and legal experts to navigate the application process and ensure compliance with the regime. This ensures that businesses can fully leverage the benefits of the IP box regime. Now, let's look at future prospects. Now, the Cyprus government is committed to maintaining and enhancing the attractiveness of the IP box regime. Continuous efforts are being made to align the regime with international best practices and to ensure that it remains competitive, has a competitive quality to it in the global market. Now, future prospects for the IP box regime include the following. Expansion of qualifying assets. Now, the government is considering expanding the range of qualifying IP assets to include new and emerging forms of intellectual property. This will provide even greater incentives for businesses to innovate and develop new IP businesses. Now, enhancement of R&D incentives. Additional incentives for R&D activities are being explored to further encourage innovative and technological development. This includes potential grants and subsidies for research and development projects conducted in Cyprus. Now, let's look at international collaboration. As Cyprus is actively engaging with international partners to promote benefits of the IP box regime and attract more foreign investment, collaboration with other countries and international organizations will enhance the global visibility of the regime in itself. Now, sustainability and digital transformation, let's look at this. The government is focusing on integration, sustainability, and digital transformation into the IP box regime. This includes encouraging green technologies and digital innovations, ensuring that Cyprus remains at the forefront of technological advancements. Now, the conclusion on this is Cyprus, the IP box regime offers a compelling value proposition for businesses seeking to optimize the IP management and reduce their tax liabilities with an effective tax rate of 2.5% of qualifying IP income. The regime provides significant tax savings, enhances global competitiveness, and attracts high-value IP activities to Cyprus. Now, companies operate in various sectors, including technology, pharmaceuticals, and biotech, have successfully leveraged the benefits of the IP box regime to drive innovation and growth and profitability. Now, the commitment of the Cyprus government to maintaining and enhancing the regime ensures that it will remain a key pillar of the country's business environment. Now, for more information on this, if you want to know more on how to legally get your income taxes to zero, how to get a second passport as quick as 4 to 8 months to do 3 things, hit the subscribe button on the right of your screen right here, and you get new videos automatically as they come out. And number 2 is I would like to hear from you. If you got a question or comment, put it below. Number 3 is go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com. Just ask for some help. And I look forward to talking to you on the next video. Take care.